Hey there, how there, hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another classic soccer video, and we are finally doing this. We are now putting the pots together for the classic soccer championships, the World Cup Nations Mania, which will be coming up very soon, and we'll do this the way. So I haven't done a 32 team tournament like the World Cup style, all that. So here's how it goes down. Got the year, you got the season name, in the host country, Argentina. Of the four countries who won their qualifying things, A, B, C, and D, Argentina was the highest ranked. So we're going to go to Argentina for the host country. 4 pots, substitutions, 3 for all, and +1 on extra time, 3 points for a win. Suspensions, injuries. I wonder what random group draw is. But we'll have to draw and we'll see what happens here. So, anyway, 2 yellow cards there. All right, so here are the teams. So pot one will have the 8 win. Well, I don't know what pot one. Pot one is the winners and all that. So the 1954 Hungarians. What does that mean? Okay, okay, there. Yep. So 54 Hungary is in pot one. Any other teams from 1954? Nope. All right. 2022 Morocco. Oh shoot! They said the first 8 pots because then that's the 8 groups. Yeah, the 2022 Moroccans. They're in pot one as well. They were the runners up, so they're in pot one. Japan is in pot three. 2022 Japan's in pot three. Guess they took fifth. Canada was in pot four. Any other 2022 teams? Answer is oh. All right, so those are your 2022ers. Actually, yeah, because those came for the same kind World Cup. All right, Brazil 1970, they are in pot two because they took third place in their thing. Israel is in pot three. Yep, so Israel in pot three. All right. Ireland 1990, they are in pot number two for being third or fourth place. So yeah, the top two teams in each of the things A, B, C, and D are in pot one. Pot two will be the third and fourth place teams, fifth and sixth in pot three, pot four, seventh, and eighth. So 90 Ireland. And that'll be all. 2006 Australia is in pot number four. And then the Argentina 86, they're in pot number one. Denmark will be in pot three because of their sixth place finish. Italy 82 is in pot one because their second place finish. Algeria, for their fourth place finish, is in group pot two. Northern Ireland will be their eighth place. They are in pot four. Croatia 2018 will be in pot number two. Belgium will be in pot number three. And Serbia from 2018, they'll be in pot four for their things. Group C, Portugal 1966, winning the whole thing, so they are in pot one. England took third, they're in pot two. Uruguay 1950, they're in pot one. Senegal 2002, they're in pot number two because of their fourth place finish. Colombia 2014 gets into pot number 3. Romania in 94 will be in pot 3 as well. Bolivia will be in pot number 4 for their 8th place finish. And 7th place was the 1966 North Korean squad. I should have been in like first in a sense, but yeah. And then D1 is Holland 1974. So the Dutch. Move on. Germany took 3rd, so they are West Germany. They're in pot 2. Poland will be in pot 4 because of their 8th place finish. Spain 2010, they're in pot number 1. Ghana is in pot 2 because of their 4th place finish. 5th place, 98 France. They're in pot 3. And the 258 teams, Sweden and Wales. Sweden in pot 3, Wales in pot 4. All right. So I wonder what that does. I think it just puts those guys in. But yeah, Italy, Croatia, Belgium, Serbia. Oh, okay. That makes sense. The 374 teams are not really supposed to be in the same group, right? Yeah, they're supposed to be A, B, C, D, and swap out. Ah, and Spain. So like Spain got a 2, 4, 6, 8, I guess. 4. Okay, never mind. We're gonna have to. Hmm. Cannot delete directory. Oh, there we go. Ah, so I guess we have to. So I guess the random draw does work. Okay, fair enough. I don't know much about. I don't really know the stadium names. That's the problem. Independe. Um. Uh. I think there's a Departio. I don't remember what I wrote. 1954 Hungary is in pot 1. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll do this better. 2022 Morocco in pot 1. Japan in pot 3 because of their 5th. Canada took 8th. They'll take that one. So 1970. They're in pot 2. Israel took 6, so they're in pot 3. Ireland 1990. They're in pot number 2. And then the other one was Australia 2006. Okay, B is Argentina 86. I don't remember everything. Argentina, Denmark is 6. They take pot 3. This is random group draw. Hopefully I do it right the second time. I had a hunch. I was like, did I really need to do that? 82, Italia. Algeria, it took 4th, so they're in pot 2. And that's not all. Northern Ireland took 8th, they're in pot 4. Algeria, Croatia 2018. They're in pot 2. Belgium and Serbia. Belgium and Serbia. And then C1, Portugal 66. England took 3rd. North Korea took 7th. So England takes 3rd. They're in pot 2. North Korea took 7th. They're in pot 4. Uruguay 1950. They're the only team in 1950. But they're pot 1. Pot 2 is Senegal 2002. And then I think that was all. Colombia 2014. And then 294 is Romania and Bolivia. Romania, Bolivia. Then D1 is Holland 74. And then West Germany was 3rd. Polska took 7th, so they were in this one. Second place 2010 Spain. And then Ghana took like 4th, didn't they? And Ghana took 4th, so they will be in pot 2. And then France 98. And Sweden and Wales 58. All right. All right. So the group draw. Okay, so yeah, the pot A and all that, like Hungary, Morocco, Argentina, Italy, Portugal, Uruguay, Holland, Spain. Hope I did everything right. So there is a bit of a caveat though. Well, there's 19 European teams, 5 South American teams, 4 African, 3 Asian, and a North American team. So for Europe, there's 2 European teams. Okay, so there's 2 European teams per group, but there are 3 that'll have 3, and then the other 5 will have 2. So 3 European groups 3 groups will have 3 European teams, 5 will have 2. And because South America and Asia, yeah, so one group has to have South America and Asia in it. So South American slash Asia slash Oceania team, that's Australia. One of them has to be in each pairing. And then the 4 African teams and one North American team. All right, so let's see. Manual draw. 50 for Hungary, 30 for Holland, 2022 Morocco, 1982 Italy, 1986 Argentina, 1966 Portugal, 1950 Uruguay, and 2010 Spain. Those are the draws. Okay, number 2. Germany, Ghana, Ireland, Senegal, England, Algeria, Brazil, Croatia. Next, we got Romania, Colombia, Japan, Israel, Sweden, France, Belgium, Denmark. And then Bolivia, Australia, North Korea, Poland, Wales, Northern Ireland, Serbia, Canada's last in Group H. So let's take a look. Each one has to have two Europeans. One, two, three, three. So Group A will have three. Group B, Holland. Well, Group B does not have, has only one. Let's see here. So we'll switch up. Where do we switch up? You switch up. Two. Okay, so Group B will have two European teams, Holland and Israel. So we switch Colombia to Group D for now. Group C has one European country. They need to have at least two, and that's two. Sweden and Wales. Who would you switch up? Japan and Sweden will be switched because then Group C will have two European teams. Group D will have the same, Italy, Poland. And E will do the same thing with England and Wales. Group F has Portugal, France, and Northern Ireland, so they're the three. G is Uruguay, Brazil, Belgium, Serbia. That means Group H has to have three. Okay, there we go. A, F. So groups A, F, and H will have the three European teams. The rest will have two. Now, make sure that every group has a South American / Asian. Group A has a South American one. Group B has South American Asian. Well, Australia counts as Oceania, so that counts. Yep. Checker. So A's check, B clear. C, South America, nope. Is Asia, yep. North Korea, yeah, check. So Group C's in perfect condition. Group D, Senegal and Colombia, yep. Because it has to be, well, Africa, but it has to be Asia, Oceania, South America. So Senegal safe. Colombia, yep, that's a check. Japan and nope, Argentina and Japan. One of them has to be swapped. One of them has to be swapped. Yep, they both have the same. Group F does not have South America / Asia. Japan and France. So it would have to be 66 Portugal, though. Who do we switch, Argentina or Japan? I think we'll switch Argentina. So that means Group E will have three European teams, but they'll have the Asian and then South America, Asia, and Africa. So Argentina will be in Group F. Yeah, so Portugal will have to go to Group E, Argentina in Group F. Uruguay, Brazil, Belgium, Serbia, same thing. We have to swap. Yeah, G and H will have to swap. So Uruguay and Spain will have to swap out. Yeah, Uruguay and Spain will have to swap out. So yep, okay, and then everything's cool. All right, we got our pairings. We got 54 Group A, 54 Hungary, 74 Germany, 94 Romania, 94 Bolivia. So it looks like it's Hungary, Germany. Group B, 74 Dutch, 2010 Ghana, 70 Israel, 2006 Australia. Ghana might have a chance, but Australia might be there. Group C, 2022 Morocco, 90 Ireland, 58 Sweden, 66 North Korea. I'll be honest with you, Group C looks like it's wide open. Group C could be wide open. Group D, 82 Italy, 2002 Senegal, 2014 Colombia, 74 Poland. I think Italy and Colombia. Group E, 66 Portugal, 66 England, 2022 Japan, and 58 Wales. Nah, I think Portugal and England got this one. Group F, 86 Argentina, 82 Algeria, 98 France, 82 Northern Ireland. If anything, I think Algeria might be in trouble because you got two World Cup winners. Group G, 2010 Spain, 70 Brazil, 2018 Belgium, 2018 Serbia. If anything, this might be the group of death in Group G. And Group H, 50 Uruguay, 2018 Croatia, 86 Denmark, 22 Canada. So there's no guarantee, but Canada, all right, that's the draw. Hmm. All right, so it got Benfield to Partfield, Bergeras, Kadai, all that. Tables and tables, well, What is summary fixtures? Yeah, we have to play the first set of fixtures first and foremost. Okay, so tables. Canada has to face Croatia. Then. Why do they have to play? That can't be right. They play 86 Denmark. Yeah, but aren't they playing 2010 Spain? Yeah, that's a mistake. Something's fishy. Hmm. Why is there like 2 and 2 and 2? They play three. Yeah, why is Bolivia and Hungary like? Hmm. Yeah, that's a mistake because they're not playing each other once. They're playing like one team twice and one team once. Huh. So Canada has to face Croatia twice and then Denmark, but not 2010 Spain. Is it some kind of thing? Telecast fixtures. Hmm. You can telecast it. Hmm. Okay, whatever. But those are your fixtures. Good thing I fixed everything up. Anyhow, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.